Hi guys, we're back again. Paint palettes and everything are going away for now. We've just got a background on this painting left to do. I have got some highlights and things to do, but not sure about them now. Background. Now, I've got some bits where I've gone over. Not sure how to cover it up. Don't know if watercolour would cover it up or not. So, I have the trusty Posca pen. Now, I had this pack that I had a while. I've had these ages. The white I've used up. Black I've never used. And although some of the other colours are opened, I've never ever used them. And so I thought maybe I would, because this is still paint, it's not watercolour paint but it's acrylic paint, that I might try and Posca the background. And Zach has picked out this light blue colour. So we're going to have a go with this and just see, because I think to watercolour it wouldn't be a very good idea, because basically I've gone over, and I think to try and cover it up is I'm just gonna go over the edges again on things. So it would be a better idea to try and cover it up with some Posca pen. Can't cover up all my mistakes, because some of them are on the actual things themselves, but I just thought I would try and cover up a bit of my mistakes. Oh, he's covered that up, brilliant. Look at this, look. It's gone right round there. Brilliant. Look at that, Zach.
Picked well there.
You did. It's covering up the purple. Look at it. It's covering up that purple. Brilliant. I knew there was a reason I'd bought these, even though I bought them ages ago. I knew they would come in handy for something. Haha, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good, guys. Can't say much on my painting, but there you go. I had a go and we had a laugh, and that's what it's about. And that's the thing is, and like I was saying to Zach, the thing is, it doesn't matter whether it doesn't come out very well. This doesn't come out very well, but I'm not a painter, you know. This is the very first time that I've actually watercoloured anything, believe it or not, guys. I've used ink tints. I've sort of started to use Neo 2s. I've done one tiny little bit with Neo 2s, wasn't really happy with it, in a Linda Ravencroft book. Might show you that sometime. I'll carry on from there, maybe, I don't know. But that's like watercolour really in a stick. I'm more comfortable with the ink tints because it's a pencil and you put it down, or I've got the pencil, not the block should I say, and it goes down, and yeah, it's brilliant because I can put it down and, you know, you just wet where the pencil is and the pencil sort of does the work for you really. So I'm a bit more comfortable with the ink tints than I am, you know, with watercolour, but this is my first time watercolouring anything. I made a lot of mistakes. I've gone over the edges quite a lot, so I've got to learn to control the brush. I must admit that brush is lovely to use. It's a lot nicer than my Derwent ones. In my opinion, other people might, you know, say different, but to me that is a lot nicer to use, although I still need to learn control. So, but I had fun, you know. This is what it's about, you know. It's not about how good or bad your picture looks at the end of the day. You know, everybody's got different taste, everybody does things differently. But yeah, I mean, painting is a lot quicker than pencil. but it's taken me, you know, a good year to learn, you know, basic pencil things. Um, I'm happy with how I use my pencils now. Um, I, I don't use them the same as other people use them. Um, I use them better than what I did on the Mardo Rubio picture. I have to say that wasn't a particularly good one. Um, it weren't bad, but it wasn't my best. And obviously I did the quick skin on there just for quickness because I didn't want the videos to go into too long of things. But yeah, I mean, I had fun doing it, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. Hope you did. Um, and I will have a count of my subscribers, but I think I think last time I looked that I was over the 200 subscribers. 250 I think I was. Um, so I shall have another look now I'm up and running, and not running exactly, but back to able to do things, should I say. Um, so we will see how this goes. Cover up things on here, what I've done wrong. Don't know whether this pen should I say, will last that long. I don't know how much is in these pens, how long they last. I know the white one lasted me quite a long time, but that was mainly because I was doing just basic marks really. I wasn't colouring in big, you know, things or whatever. Maybe gel pen would have been easier. Mind you, they run out pretty quick too. So I'll see how long this pen lasts me and see how I can go with this.
You could go, don't you?
There we go.
Kelly's a good girl, isn't
She is a good girl, Zach.
she? She's under the table again.
I know, she's always under the table. When you drop pieces of cheese when you're cooking and that, I find when I come in here she's scavenging around and eating things. I know what she's picking up. She's picking up bits of cheese and things that you've dropped
Yeah.
on the floor or whatever.
It's alright though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
It's alright, she's alright eating cheese, isn't she?
Yeah, she can eat cheese, yeah. I wouldn't give her loads of it though, but just a little bit that you've dropped or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Because say she was on the streets, wasn't she?
Yeah.
In Romania, so I hate to think what she was eating then.
Could have been eating loads of stuff, isn't she?
Yeah. I think she had puppies, I think, before she came to us.
Yeah.
I think she did.
Not puppies.
Yeah, they'd have been very cute puppies as well, wouldn't they?
You look like honey, don't you?
Yeah. They'd have been very cute. I wonder what they were mixed with. I wonder what sort of dog it was. Because she's half corgi, half Spitz. So I wonder what her puppies were. I wonder what breed of dog she'd been with. It'd been interesting to see what her puppies would have looked like.
Probably would have looked different, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what sort of dog she was mated with. She could have been any type of dog, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It could have been an Alsatian or Labrador, or it could have been a small dog, like a Chihuahua or something, or any type of small dog. You know, it could have been a small dog, a big dog. But I think the big dog might have had trouble mating with her because she's quite low to the ground. But so it's been quite interesting to see what her puppies would have looked like. So yeah, this is looking quite good, Zach. What do you think?
That looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That was my idea as well, wasn't it?
It was your idea. What's your idea?
A good idea, isn't it?
Yep. I must say this is pulling the paper up. It doesn't like this much, but this is.
At least it's getting rid of all the mistakes you've made on there.
Yeah, it is. It is that. So I've got to learn more control of a brush, of a paintbrush.
You're good with ideas, isn't it?
Yep, you are good with ideas. So next time I come out, you'll have to get your super tips and come and sit here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can do it together, can't we?
Yeah.
Make videos together.
Yeah. That's if I'm not busy. If I'm busy, then I'll try to do it. But when I'm not really
when
doing
are you
anything else.
ever busy?
But when I'm not doing anything, when I'm just like hanging around.
You're always hanging around. You've
Right.
been hanging around for the past month or more, aren't you?
Yeah.
You mean when you're not sleeping?
Yeah. On my PlayStation and that.
You're always sleeping.
Or on my PlayStation.
Yeah. You're always sleeping.
Hope to see my friends soon.
Yeah. I'm sure you will.
Sure it will all work out on it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say it if it wasn't.
Oh no. Stop jogging the table.
Want to jog it and knock the camera over there.
No, we already had it knocked over once by Lily.
Little mare she is.
I can't believe that.
Little menace, isn't she?
Yeah. Just painting away and suddenly the camera lands on top of me. As Lily decided to knock the tripod over. Must say the tripods are good, but the camera, although it's not a heavy camera, the camcorder is a bit heavy for them really, so they are sort of easily knocked over. Must say I'm better with this than I am with a paintbrush.
Because with a paintbrush you end up going all over, don't you?
I do. I'm not very good. Must learn control.
Self-control.
Self-control.
That's what it is, self-control.
Yeah, control of a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Anyone would think I was drunk in charge of a paintbrush. Right, that's what it's like. Drunk in charge of a paintbrush.
Yeah.
All over the place. Now this blue I've never ever used before, so just hoping, because it's new, it's going to last. Not run out on me halfway through this picture, because then we're going to be a bit stuck. I did do this yellow bit. Since you guys were away, wasn't sure about that, and I thought, well, it did look like a sort of a sun type thing, so I thought that's what I'd do it as. But I'd just colour it all in one colour. Could have done it sparkly, but never mind. It's okay. I can put some Costello over that actually, because the iridescent is very much like that anyway. So you can do that. I've had really had fun doing this. It's been great fun. And yeah, I have filmed this all in one day. So although you're seeing different bits, it was all filmed in a day.
Filmed in one day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all filmed in one day. I did have to wait until the batteries had recharged on the camcorder. Well, I've got two batteries, I wore them both out, which was pretty bad. What am I on now? 15 minutes. Oh, the battery's nearly gone on this one now. So when this one finishes, I'll have to, if it goes, guys, I'm really, really sorry if it goes. It'll be the battery, if it switches itself off and goes, because it's only got one bar again at the minute. It was showing as fully charged, but obviously it wasn't completely charged. So I'll get as much as I can done of this, and then obviously this is all I'm going to do now. I might touch up with some pencil or something shading wise, which I could do over the top as well, which I might do. But if it cuts off, I'm really, really sorry, guys. You'll just have to be aware that if it does, it's the battery that's died on the camcorder, and I'll just finish the rest of this off, because all I'm going to do now is this blue and maybe touch up with a bit of pencil, and then I will put it on Instagram for you all. So if you know, interested in seeing the completed final bit, because I'm not going to get all this done on camera today, the rest will be on Instagram. So I'll finish that, and then I have got to get on and carry on, because I haven't been able to do anything when I was having my really bad flare up. I'm going to have to get on and finish Susie's gift I'm making for her. I haven't forgotten about her, and I haven't forgotten about the gift. It's just that I've not been able to do that either. So I will get on and do that as well. And I'll put this on Instagram, give it a bit of a touch up. And I don't know what that bit was supposed to be there, but I've gone over it in pen, never mind. So yeah, and it's quite late now. What was the time, Zach?
Quarter past 11.
11:15. Oh, nearly time for bed. Yeah, I was going to do some filming yesterday, but yesterday our neighbours, we didn't know, but our neighbours, yesterday was the first day that I just woke up and I just thought I'm not in as much pain as I was, and I found that I could, you know, hold a pencil, and I thought, blimey, I can actually do something. And I was going to do filming yesterday, and then our neighbours decided to, well, it wasn't their fault, I don't suppose, but they were having a new central heating system put in, because we live in the middle of nowhere. I'll come over there with that. See, I'm useless even with a pen, look. Because we live in the middle of nowhere, we do only have storage heaters here. We don't never use them anyway. We use oil-filled radiators, and we've only got two. We have one in the living room, which serves for the living room and the kitchen, the whole of the downstairs basically. And we have one upstairs as well on the landing, and that does the bedrooms and stuff. So I mean, that's the only two things we have on ever. We never use the storage heaters. So I mean, we said we didn't want the central heating because it's a lot of, you know, I mean, they were hammering and drilling and banging literally all day yesterday. And it's like my husband said to me, he said, oh, I'm glad we didn't, you know, we said we weren't bothered about heating. And it was a long day, you know. You'd have to have been there, because I don't like people in my house when I'm not there, because I like to sort of keep an eye on what people are doing in my house. But to be there, it's like, you know, if I'd have been in pain still, you know, I couldn't sleep through that. They were hammering and banging and all sorts and drilling, and there's no way you could, you know, sleep through that. And I'm thinking, what would I have done with myself? I wouldn't have been out of sleep, you know. I don't know. So I'm just really glad we said we did, didn't want it when we got offered it. So yeah, that's the trouble. I mean, we did wonder if it was going to be, compulsory, because obviously this isn't our house. It's a housing association house, so we wondered if it'd be compulsory that we'd had to have, the things done. But apparently not, so, which was good for us, because, I don't think I would have wanted to go through that. And when we got asked if we wanted it, that was last year, just before my operation, and we didn't know, how long they were going to take to do it. They didn't say when they would be doing it, and we just sort of thought, well, if I've just had my operation, I'm not going to want people in my house hammering and banging and drilling all day, if I've just come out of hospital. So we said no, which I'm glad we did, because it was a long day. It was a very long day yesterday with hammering and banging. I mean, the walls they're not like they're a new build. So we've got, you've not got concrete walls. Um, you've just got concrete on the outside, and then whatever it is, that chipboard stuff in the inside. So you hear everything basically, and it was so noisy on its act yesterday.
It was, wasn't it?
It was very noisy.
It was too much. It won't even wake me up.
Yeah, it woke you up. That takes a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it wasn't good. So yeah. So I couldn't film yesterday, I'm afraid. I thought, every time I thought, oh, they've stopped, I might be able to go and film. Then they'd start drilling again outside, and obviously they had to drill for new pipes, and there was a new, water tank and boiler and everything went in there, and oh my goodness, you could just see all these things going in. And it's like, oh, I'm glad we didn't have it done. One, we wouldn't use it anyway, because we don't use the storage heaters. And I don't suppose it'd be that much cheaper to run, to be honest. So, we aren't really bothered about it. They said it'd be cheaper, but since we don't use the storage heaters, it's not going to be cheaper for us because we don't use them. So, I mean, most of ours, because we moved here from a 5-bedroom house, that's what we had originally. Well, we had 2 5-bedroom houses. We had one in Leeds when I lived there, and we had one down here.
In Norwich,
Yeah, in Norwich. And because we obviously being a 5-bedroom house, stop dropping the table, Zach. Because it was a 5-bedroom house, we had lots of furniture, and when you've got a 5-bedroom house, you fill it. And then when my daughter left and we were sort of rattling around in a 5-bedroom house only using 3 bedrooms, it was sort of, we thought, well, perhaps we ought to move and let somebody else who's got more kids than us now have it. So that's what we did. And we moved here, but we didn't actually get rid of any furniture or anything. And sort of over the years, we've been here 10 years now, but because we don't use the storage heaters, there's a lot of our furniture, like our dressers and things, are in the way of the storage heaters. Because we don't use them, we sort of block them off with furniture and stuff. Because I thought, we've got this furniture, what do we do with it? Well, we don't use them, so we may as well put furniture in front of them. So it would have been a big haul for us to move all this furniture out the way of the storage heaters and stuff. And most of the stuff like the dressers and things are big and heavy, and they are full of stuff, and it would have, to do that in every single room would have just been a nightmare for us. I really don't know how we'd have done it, to be honest. I don't think we could have done it. So I'm glad they didn't sort of make it compulsory that compulsory that you've you know, got to have it done sort of thing. Um, so they can do it when we've moved out or whatever, because obviously um, the plan is eventually, when my dad goes, to move into my dad's. Um, he has his own bungalow that's all bought and paid for. I've got no brothers and sisters. I've got no aunts. I've got an uncle that I never see, never bothers with me. He's not got any children, so I've got no cousins. I've got no aunts, no one uncle, no brothers, no sisters. So basically,
You're the only child now.
I'm the child yet. So my dad is leaving, or so he says, everything to me. And obviously, you know, I like living out here in the country. Um, we both do. We both like living out here in the country. Um, my dad doesn't live in the country, so that's a bit off-putting. Of moving into his place, but as I said to my husband, as we get older, um, we we're not going to want to travel to the shops and things. He's near the hospital. He's near the shops. Um, because we have so many hospital visits and that now, it would be really handy for us to just live 15 minutes away instead of like an hour away from the hospital. Um, so, you know, it would be really handy. There is everything we need on our doorstep: doctors, post office, doctors, um, fish shop, pub if you want a pub, um, co-op, so you can do all your shopping there. There's an Aldi just up the road. There's takeaways, there's pharmacies, basically everything you want really. The only thing they haven't got is a bank. Um, but apparently you can bank at the post office now, so I don't know, but our bank, our local bank, which is in the village 6 miles away, the biggest village, where the takeaways and that are, our bank there is now closing. So, which is a shame because we've been there for I don't know how many years we've been there, but it's now closing that branch. So it's just going to be, um, you know, but we have did say in the letter when they told us they were closing that you can also bank at the post office, which will be really handy because um, we can go to any post office, so that's really good. But yeah, I mean that is the plan. Maybe if things work out, I mean they might not, I don't know. If things work out like I hope they will, um, we could move in to my dad's place maybe, because for me, I mean it doesn't mean anything to Tim obviously at all, but for me, um, that is the house when my mum died, actually in the house, so obviously I want to live um, in the last place that my mum was, which was her house. She wanted to die in her house and she got her wish, and I would like to live in her house. Tim would rather stay in the country really, but but then like my dad says, things change. He could, you know, he's nearly 80. Um, he's not very well. He's got things wrong with him. Um, so, you know, like he says, you know, who knows? He might have to go into a home or whatever. Um, so, you know, if he gets to go into a home, then his house would have to be sold. And if that was the case, then you know, we'd just stay here. Because we do like it out here, but like my dad says, you know, as you get older, you want things closer to you, not further away. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, so we'll just have to see. You know, I mean, I would be devastated really if it had to be sold. Um, but it is what it is. You know, if my dad can't look after himself anymore, then you know he would have to go into a home. He doesn't want to go into a home. He would fight them tooth and nail. I know he would. Um, he, he'd argue with the doctors and he'd
What's Dylan doing?
fight with them. What's Dylan doing? Dylan, stop it! Is he eating things?
Dylan!
Dylan, what are you doing? Dylan! I don't know what he's doing.
He's still in then?
He's is he eating things up there? What is he doing? Oh, he's whinging. Aren't you, Dilly? Are you whinging? You whinging, Dylan? No? That sounded like he said no then.
He's still under the table, isn't he?
Who's sitting on my foot? Is that Honey or Dylan?
That's funny.
It's Honey.
Yeah, she's been really lucky. Really
So
lucky.
yeah, it is what it is. So, you know, I'm happy to, I would like to stay here. You know, I'm not bothered, I do like it here.
Yeah.
We do live close to the river and the Norfolk Broads. Well, we are on the river, Norfolk Broads, shall I say. So yeah, that's where we live, and it is nice, I must say. It is sort of, in the summer it's lovely. You can just go down to the river and, you know, watch the boats. You know, some people own boats, some people hire boats, and you know, just watching the boats go by. It is really nice to do. I must say that is something that's nice. This is looking a lot better. This is a good idea, this is, Zach.
Yeah, good idea, isn't it?
It is. It's looking really better than what it was because it's covering up a lot of my bad mistakes. I'm making a few more mistakes, mind you, because I'm not that good with these pens either, but better than with a paintbrush, probably.
Alright, man.
What are you like?
Yeah.
Fluffy bunny.
I'm pain, aren't I?
Fluffy bunny.
Can be a pain sometimes, I can't.
You can be a pain, yeah, but you're like a fluffy bunny.
What, in a good way?
Fluffy bunnies are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well then. Fluffy bunnies are good, it must be in a good way then. Don't you think?
Yeah.
But you know when you're a pain, don't you?
Yeah.
And you can stop it. But you don't. You don't. You like being a pain sometimes, don't you? I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm in a bad mood. Well, who can I pick on? Oh, let's go and annoy Mum and Tim. Let's go and start an argument. Let's go downstairs and start accusing them of doing things that they haven't done.
But majority of it is Tim, right? You know.
No, it's not. Don't start. You do. You're like, right, I'm in a bad mood. Who can I? What shall I do? Oh, I know. I'll go and start an argument. Don't you?
Not all the time.
No, not all the time. Just sometimes. Sometimes you come down and it's like, what can I do? Oh, I'll go and start an argument. And then you come down and you start arguing with me. And I say, Zach, go away. No, not listening to you. Zach, go away. Don't you?
Mm.
And then eventually you go away, don't you?
Mm.
Because You know I'm not going to listen to you.
You've got to listen to me because I'm your son.
Well, I do listen to you, but I'm not going to listen to you when you're arguing. You watch her. Don't let her knock that camera over again.
You will slap her, won't you?
I wouldn't slap her. You don't slap animals.
Yeah, I know you don't. So you're not going to be very happy with her though if she knocks it over again, are you?
No, I'm not. So she can stay over there eating her biscuits. She's just nosy. She just wants to come and say hi. Nosy Rosie.
I was going to stroke her, but I don't know if she's
No,
eating.
just leave her. She's eating, so just leave her. She wants to come say hi. She likes to get her nose in. She likes to get her nose on camera. She does.
No, we won't hit her, would we?
No, you don't hit animals.
It's wrong that people do that now.
It is. Oh, I can hear Dylan. Hey, did she then go for him?
I think she did, yeah.
Hey, stop it! You leave Dylan alone. Oh, got the dog snapping at the cat now. Oh, good grief. The humans arguing in this house is the animals.
Got the giggles on.
No, he's going to start giggling.
Stop.
Stop jogging the table. Oh, dear. Zach, stop it.
It's because of Honey. Honey going...
Yeah, well, she did that at Dylan. It's not to do that at Dylan.
I know. Silly though, actually.
Oh dear. But in the argument, and the adults arguing, it's the animals. Can't agree. Oh, blimey. Who'd be me? Who'd be
She's
me?
looking at me like that.
Who'd be me, honestly?
We get Honey on camera, man.
Get Honey on camera now. Don't want Honey on camera.
Look at that, looking all cute and lovely, isn't she?
Hmm. It's probably because she thought Dylan was coming to get the attention or something. And she's like, snaps at him like, ah, get out of the way. I'm having the attention, not you.
She likes all the attention.
She does, yeah. They fight for attention. Always somebody arguing in this house. If it ain't you and Tim, and it's the animals. That's animals for you. Is it the same in your house, guys? Do your animals start fighting? Do your humans start fighting?
Papa started laughing then as well.
You did. Got the giggles in, didn't you?
Because Honey's being a silly puppy. Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
I'm going to get her on film making that funny noise though.
I will have to film her one day making that silly noise.
I think she might do it, Mum.
She sounds like Chewbacca, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, I always do.
I know, she makes some really silly noises, doesn't she?
Well, she's on her back right now, it's not the very one.
Make the noise in and see if she does it.
Honey. Hello. Hello. Honey. Hello.
I can see if you can get the dog to do a silly impression.
Honey. Hello. Hello. Honey.
No, she's not going to do it.
She might. She's in that type of mood, isn't she?
Yeah, she might. Are you back for biscuits, Lily?
Hello. Hello.
You can hear her tail flicking.
Honey.
Sounds like she's going to do it. Oh, she's getting there. Oh, she's getting there. I can hear her. Oh, Zach's off again.
Hello.
the shoes off.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Lily, you're not knocking this over again.
Yeah. Yeah. Honey. Honey. Yeah. Honey. Yeah.
Doo-doo.
What you doing? Yeah. Must have had a